Yo, 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 my people. Welcome back to the Life of Fergie and coming at you today with another Love Island stream. Yes, I'm two for two, made up for yesterday, and now it's time to keep up to date with today. But I will already warn you that tomorrow's upload, tomorrow's stream, would most likely definitely be the day after at some point. But without further ado, let us get into Series 6, Episode 4. Now, first of all, I'm just going to read through my brief notations and then afterwards, just whatever comes through my mind. So, Paige, Sophie, and Shawnice, they all get take they all got texts about dates. Shawnice takes Wizard of Oz way too seriously. And also this girl, my goodness, she traveled up to Cardiff just to do Disney related shopping. Finley chose to go on dates with Shawnice and Paige. He's 20 years old. He's the shorter one walking through like the vineyard, I guess. Connor with a GH chose Sophie and Shauna for his dates, and he's 27 and a model. Now, Shauna and Paige both got texts for going on dates. All the dates went well, went pretty decently. Sophie and Shawnice, when they get back into the villa, they give the girls the details, the gossip, and this actually leads Sophie to realize that you know what, she really likes Connor, like Connor Mark One. That's what they're going by. You got Connor Mark One and Connor Mark Two. Then Sophie decides to go and reassure Connor Mark One that you know what, I'm interested in you. You're the only one I got my eyes on. Then Shauna and Paige, when they get back into the villa, they give the girls the details, of course. Shauna's head, she's just fully spun. She's not too sure. Like, I can't remember who it was. I think it was maybe even Shawnice who described Connor with a GH as like an Anthony Joshua lookalike, or like Anthony Joshua's brother. Then we get to the party time in the episode where they play a game of beer pong, where every time you um, score the ping pong ball into the cup, there's a little dare at the bottom of it that someone has to do. And some things were revealed. For instance, Finley has a foot fetish. And I'm not too sure if it's literally like he likes feet or if it's like the foot leading up to the leg sort of thing. And then what else was there? There was like Naz ended up like literally sucking Shawnice's finger, and Connor with GH ended up kissing two girls who he'd most likely have a threesome with. I want to say it was Paige and Shawnice. I want to say that. Yeah. But literally some things were revealed. And then tomorrow night there shall be a recoupling. There will be a recoupling, and one girl is going to be dumped from the island. Now, the notes are out of the way. We can get into things. This episode wasn't too bad. I'll admit, because I'm tired in general. I was just fighting to sort of just stay through the episode. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, you've got Connor Mark One, who's just completely stressed out about these dates. Like he's sat back at the villa just cradling himself and asking what people think, and he's just so concerned that this date with Sophie's just gonna go so miraculously well, and she's just gonna forget all about him, sort of thing. So he's literally the definition of insecure right now. Then there's this love triangle between obviously Callum, Shauna, and Eve. And I'm not too sure how that's going to be resolved because the thing is, Connor even comes around to the lads and literally just says, you know what, I'm leaning more towards Shauna. Because especially when Shawnice and my goodness, this isn't working for me. So Shawnice, no, where is it? Either way, when the first two girls come back from the dates and they're talking about how like this Connor Mark Two, Connor with a GH is looking like Anthony Joshua, he's thinking to himself, "Oh my goodness!" And Sean about to go on a date with him. Like this isn't looking good. And he's talking about, okay, how am I gonna? I think Naz is just like, so how are we gonna begin Operation Get Shauna back or something? And then like he's like, keep it down because Eve is literally a few meters away, like sat on the beanbags with someone else. And I'm thinking to myself, could these people be more obvious? Like, come on. So yeah, it looks like that love triangle is going to end very, very soon, especially come tomorrow night. Then what else is going on really? That's not that much. It really just had to do with the dates. I mean, I Sophie and Connor. I'm not too sure about Sophie and Connor lasting because them two. I'm not seeing it. Like I don't really see the match. And then on top of that, he just seems like he needs constant reassurance. Like I'll back him up for yesterday's episode where Sophie just was too overly excited. I mean, bearing in mind she's one of few people who got to keep her man, and then on top of that, those who didn't get to keep their men, for instance, Leanne, but then got their men back, they would chill. And then, for example, the people who should have been gassed the most, the three single ladies. So you're talking Shauna, Jess, Paige, yeah. Them ones are the ones who literally have no man at all, and they didn't even get as excited as Sophie did. So I'm still not too convinced on this whole "I'm just winding you up. It's just messing with you" sort of thing. Like I'm not too sure on that. Mm. And then yeah, I don't really see things happening there. But when it comes to this recoupling tomorrow, what are your predictions on who's going to be kicked off? Because obviously it's going to be a girl. I'm thinking to myself, I think it's going to be one of the twins. I think it's going to be Eve. The reason why I say that is because Jess already sort of made her mark with Naz and said, "Look, we can potentially, you know," and Shawnice might be lucky enough to get with Finley, let's say, or something. And because the thing is, Eve doesn't really have anyone because I guarantee Callum's going to go back to Shauna, and Eve hasn't really laid it on thick with anyone. So yeah, I feel like Eve might get dumped from the island. Ugh, goodness. But yeah, not really much happening in this episode. It was really just the dates, the beer pong, yeah, and then we got tomorrow's recoupling. So I'm hoping you enjoyed the stream. Planning to try and keep these consistent for you, and also bring you some different streaming content as well. So be ready for that. Yes, I've got quite a few ideas in mind, and like I said, hit me up in the comment section with suggestions. Instagram is at MC Fergie. Snapchat is Colin123, and I will get round to putting it into the description. Okay. But without further ado, please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Honestly, any and all support will be very much appreciated. But until then, peace and God bless.